Hello everyone, welcome to kfcs and Sports Bit, one of your favorite channels. So guys, today in another Super Over show, we are going to discuss four matches, that is three test and one ODI match, that is between Australia versus West Indies. But now first start with India versus England. And so today with me is Rahul. Rahul, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I think now I really have a decision on my hands whether to watch this match at night or not. That is
Yeah, of course.
a big decision to make.
Yeah, of course. Baseball approach will be there from England side already. Means you think about that in last session, if a team makes in 67 for one and Rian Ahmed, the night watchman, is playing like a batsman, so anything can happen in this match. 399 is the target.
Yes, absolutely. And England has begun the chase very well. 67 off 14 overs. This is what to say. I can't say the game is in the bag for India. The game is not in normal. Maybe had this situation been there 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I would have said India is definitely winning this match for sure. There is no way India will allow any team to score chase 399 in the fourth innings in India. But this is a different team. This is a baseball team. This English team embraces these kind of situations. These are the kind of situations that this baseball era England team embraces. You have even heard Ben Stokes in the past say things like, "We want to chase 500 runs in fourth
Yeah.
innings in Test match. We want to chase 550. We want to chase 600." So they will definitely try to chase this one. Anyway, there are 2 days left and 332 to score. So draws are out of the question. There is no question of playing for a draw in this case. Either England will bat it out, they will score all these runs. Otherwise, India is going to take 10 wickets and win this match. I still think India is the favorite to win. Don't get me wrong, but England can surprise us. If you remember last time India toured England, we played that fifth test in July 2022, and England chased down 378 in that match and won by 7 wickets. I know this is Indian conditions, it's going to be a lot harder to do it, but this England team believes that they can chase down any target that the opposition sets for them. So we cannot take this lightly. This game is far from being done. We have not won this match yet. We are in the driver's seat, but we haven't. We are far from winning it. We still have to take 9 wickets tomorrow and win this match.
Yeah, of course. And Rahul, you have to give credit to a coach also. Means coach Brendan
And
Paculum,
Nishan
who is
said that
making the
he doesn't.
environment of this time.
It doesn't matter.
Hello, Kunal.
Uh, yeah, yes, Krishna.
No, he also added that it doesn't matter whether we win or lose. We will try to chase down. He didn't say chase down. He said we will try to chase down. So clarify the full statement.
Yeah, of course. And
Absolutely, this is
Krishna,
the
this is a yes, Rahul. Yes, Rahul. Continue.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah, yeah. So this is the attitude of the England team. They will see Krishna. This England team, even if they are chasing 500 to win on day five of a Test match, they will try to win the match. Team's mentality is to win a match from any situation. That is what they want to do, and that's what they will attempt to do. In this case, they have 2 days and 300 to chase. If possible, they will even try to chase this 332 on day four itself and finish it off. They won't. I don't even see this game going to a day five. I think one way or the other, we will have a result tomorrow. Of course, if India wins the match, it's definitely going to be by winning it on day four. If England wins the match, if England is winning the match, even then, I think this will finish on day four. They will score these with the baseball approach. I see them scoring these 332 runs in one day. Either they will score all 332 runs or they will lose their 9 wickets and the series is leveled. That's the only thing. I don't see a day five happening on this kind of a pitch.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Now let's talk about the performance of team. Of course, we have to talk about Shubman Gill.
But I'm
Rahul means this is
so
a
much confidence. I was shocked. Means you know that you're behind in this game. You're chasing such a mammoth total in India. Still, you have such a confidence. Means I haven't seen this confidence from any other team. Means they all tend to give up. If you seen first test also, trailing by 190 runs, and many other teams would have give up total. Means especially team like Australia give up the total. Means they wouldn't. But this team know how to fight. So in this series, there is competition.
yes, of course. Now let's come and focus on our batsmen. Of course, first let's talk about Shubman Gill. Rahul means you can say this is a career savior innings for Shubman Gill. He proved himself that we why we call a Shubman Gill a prince, because Shubman Gill has shows the courage. Means yes, he has all type of game. He can accelerate whenever team needs, and today the team need a batsman who make 100 in second innings also. And Shubman Gill did it, and so far we have a good lead. We can say that yes, we can win it. So credit to Shubman Gill. Rahul, what you want to say on Gill?
Yes, absolutely. In the first innings, Yashasvi Jaiswal was the standout performer for India. Apart from him, nobody else crossed 50. In this second innings, standout performer is Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill has really saved our ass, to be frank, because yet again, it's a disappointing batting performance from Team India. Second highest score, Akshar Patel, 45. Okay, okay, fine. 45, not a bad score, but one bat in both innings, only one batsman has scored, and the rest of them haven't even crossed 50 runs. It's an absolute shame, to be frank. So it's again a very disappointing batting performance from India. We know England didn't do very well either. Nobody even scored a century on England's side in the first innings. But when you have the advantage in the game, you expect your batsman to do a better performance. This is pitch is still not what to say. This is not a rank turner where you cannot score runs. You can score runs on this pitch if you really apply yourself and show good courage and intent, and you show some grit. You can definitely play on this pitch. This is not an unplayable wicket, to be frank. Looking at the scores from both sides, not just India's side, from England's side as well, only Zach Crawley scored 76, and all the others, and Stokes of 47. All the others couldn't uh, score, and many batsmen have gotten starts in this match. So it's not a difficult pitch to bat on. So clearly, it's the batsmen's fault. They are underperforming in this match. Really, England bowled very well yesterday, I have to say. Again, Tom Hartley, 4 wickets, and Rehan Ahmed, 3 wickets. Both of them have bowled very well. James Anderson really had a lot of impact in both the innings. He had a lot of impact. 3 wickets, 3 for 47 in the first innings in 25 overs, not even 2 runs an over. And then in the second innings, 2 for 29 off 10 overs. So really, great performance from Anderson. Every time he has come to bowl in India, in a tour after tour, this is the sixth time James Anderson is touring India in Test cricket, and each time he's proving people wrong that he is not just a clouderson who only bowls in overcast conditions. He is capable of bowling in Indian conditions also, which are not conducive to pace. This pitch is not it doesn't help his type of bowling, which is the swing bowling or anything, and he's still getting wickets. He's got 5 wickets in this match, so hats off to him. And England, they started really well with the ball. Ashwin, I think if India wants to level the series tomorrow, Ashwin needs to step up. Now, day four conditions, these are a little bit different from day two. Day four conditions will favor spin more than pace. You cannot every time expect Jasprit Bumrah to step up and take the wickets for you. Ashwin has to raise his game. He's been below par in this series so far. At least since day one in Hyderabad, he has been below par with his bowling. He was bowled very badly in the second innings in Hyderabad. In the first innings, also, even though India bowled England out for 253, Ashwin gave 0 for 61 in 12 overs. Ashwin has to raise his game. These are his conditions to perform in. Now there are no excuses. And if Ashwin is not performing tomorrow, you can expect India to lose. I will make a harsh prediction. If Ashwin doesn't perform, India will lose tomorrow. We will go down 2-0 in the series.
Yeah, of course. Okay, now this is the ball number two. That is Rohit Sharma failure. Gill saved the India. We have talked about Shubman Gill, but now it is a debatable topic. Rahul, another selfless innings from Rohit Sharma means wow. Their fans are saying that Rohit Sharma plays always the selfless innings. Another selfless innings, 14 runs. Rahul, big clap for a captain means wow. Selfless innings.
बेशर्मी से विकेट दे रहे हो और ये सेल्फिश सेल्फलेस है क्या? I mean, come on, there is a limit to everything. Actually, I thought
But
Rohit
actually,
Sharma
this
was
ball
doing a
was
good
like
job
same
today.
as
He
Bumrah
started,
ball to Oli Pope. Same it was, I
yeah,
feel.
and see,
Krishna,
Rohit
but
made a good start on day two. At the end of day two, he was also scoring some boundaries. He was getting some runs. I thought he will go on to get a big score today. There is no more selfless innings. Besharmi se wicket dete ho. This is not called selfless in Test cricket. This is not a selfless innings, and we don't want. Frankly speaking, I said this last time. We don't want selfless innings in Test cricket anymore. You be selfish and score runs, uh, Rohit. Now, the thing is, I also think this is an after effect of playing the Afghanistan series. Rohit Sharma had no business in that series. In that series, his fans started hyping when he scored that century. No, in
yeah, of
the
course.
last match against Afghanistan B bowling lineup, he scored a century, and fans started hyping. Whoa, Rohit Sharma is back now. In this Test match series, this is more important, and Rohit Sharma is not performing in this series. Rohit Sharma should have skipped that Afghanistan series. He should have spent the 2 weeks after that South Africa series. That second test in South Africa finished in 2 days. He had 3 days extra to take off. He should have spent those 2 weeks preparing for this England series instead of playing this useless T20 series against Afghanistan. And T20, it should be the end of his career, to be frank. In T20 cricket, is T20 after losing in humiliating fashion in the 2022 T20 World Cup, and saying he wants to focus on ODI. That time itself, he should have just retired from T20 cricket. There is no use of him in T20. And frankly speaking, this T20 World Cup, last three times he has not performed, and we have lost with him. It is time to move on from Rohit Sharma.
Rahul, come in test match. Come in test match means
And coming
you
to
are
Test
saying.
match, right now, if we don't win this series, it's going to be on Rohit Sharma, to be frank, whether he scores or not, because as captain of the team, getting the result is your duty. And another thing that's his duty is to score runs. He is the senior most player in this team. He has to lead from the front. I'm going to say if we don't win this series, it should be the last series of Rohit Sharma as captain. If we win the series, then I will say captain till the end of the World Test Championship cycle. Anyway, that's
Rahul,
another.
statement change. You are saying that till 1 year we can continue him till 2025. Now you are saying
To be
another statement.
to be frank, we don't have another option to captain the team right now. So that's the only reason that he's staying this long. Otherwise, he'd be long gone. To be
But how
frank,
much time, Rahul, we will use captaincy quota for Rohit Sharma? But how much time means? Can
see, to
you
be frank,
justify 14?
it's time we need to consider replacing Rohit Sharma. This whole series, he doesn't score runs. If he doesn't score runs in this series, we'll have to replace, find another opener. Forget about and let alone
And we
captain.
have Rahul. Actually, we have replacement Rahul.
We
We
should
have.
maybe make Shubman Gill open the batting with Yashasvi Jaiswal. We should consider that. But frankly speaking, Rohit Sharma has to step up as a batsman in this series. Forget about captain. As captain, he'll probably get the result. We will probably get the series win as captain. But as batsman, Rohit Sharma has to step up in this series. He's not. His highest score is 39 in the series. That is simply not good enough for a premier batsman in the Test match format. Rohit Sharma was trusted as an opener by Virat Kohli. under Kohli's captaincy, it is time for Rohit to really reproduce that faith. Other than that series in England in 2021, he has hardly performed to his potential in Test match cricket.
Okay, now Krishna, complete your sentence. You are saying about Rohit Sharma dismissal. Yes.
No,
Yes, Krishna,
no,
continue.
I was saying that. No, I was saying that that delivery was means it was a magical delivery from Anderson. We saw how Bumrah
Come
did
on,
to Oli
Krishna.
Pope.
That is not magical delivery. That is a fault of batsman. You are not playing clearly. Fault of batsman. Come on,
So
yeah.
you don't,
Tell me.
At this
feel that
level,
Anderson didn't bowl well. You're talking this
Anderson,
way.
you can give respect to James Anderson bowling well, correct. But when you're a premier batsman, you need to be
Yeah,
able to
Rohit
handle good
Sharma is one
deliveries.
of the
This
experienced
is
batsmen.
You see, this is test match cricket. You are going to play the best quality bowlers in the world. You're
And you're
facing a
facing an
bowler
experienced.
like James Anderson. You know he's going to bowl good deliveries to you. There is no surprise in that. There is and you faced Anderson so many times over your whole career. James Anderson is not some new bowler who Indian batsmen have to figure out or anything. They have faced James
See,
Anderson
Krishna,
so many times.
Rohit Sharma fan is saying, yes, it is fault of batsman. Ball is good, but not unplayable ball. See, everyone is
It
seeing the
is
match.
definitely not an. I think
It's not a unplayable ball, but that was means what can be it's fault of a batsman also, but credit goes to Anderson also the way he bowled. He bowled a reverse swing to Jaiswal also, and it
even
went
then,
to catch
Krishna,
slip.
this
But
is
see
duty
in
of Rohit Sharma. This is duty of Rohit Sharma to
oh, you
play.
can give
You are opener.
okay. I see. I agree. You can give credit to James Anderson, but at the same time, you can't. Doesn't mean you can't criticize the batsman. This is Test match cricket. You are going to face good deliveries, especially when you're up against a bowler who has taken 600 plus wickets in Test match cricket. You are definitely going to face good deliveries, and you have to handle those good deliveries. Being an opening batsman, you're not a tail ender. You're not Jasprit Bumrah. You're Rohit Sharma. You're the opening batsman of the team. You have to face
Sixer
those
King, Rohit Sharma.
balls.
Hit man,
Yeah,
hit man.
even Jasprit Bumrah
well, Sixer
smacked
King aside,
Todd Broad
Kunal,
30 runs in.
Yes.
Hello, I know I am saying even Jasprit Bumrah smacked Todd Broad from 30 runs in an over in that Birmingham Test match where England chased 370 at that one. When Bumrah smashed Broad, so why can't Rohit Sharma do it?
yes, sir, absolutely. That is the question we are asking, and see, that's what we're saying. No matter how good a bowler bowls, if you're a premier batsman in a team, senior most batsman, you have to be able to face those deliveries and keep it out. You have to be able to survive good deliveries at the Test match level. So you cannot every time you cannot give excuse saying bowler bowled a good ball, so I will just get out and
No
go.
excuse
You
this time,
cannot.
Rahul. No excuse because Rohit Sharma is a captain of a team, and you are saying that Rohit Sharma is best in opening for a test match. In Indian condition, he is best. So you have to prove it. If you are not proving,
Yes,
you have to get out of the team.
yeah, absolutely. And Rohit Sharma didn't do very well in the South Africa tour either, if I remember correctly. Rohit
Yes.
Sharma failed in that series as well, but he that gets overshadowed because of the fact that we drew the series. So people are focused on that. Not much is spoken about Rohit Sharma's batting. When Virat Kohli was out of form for batting for this long, people were questioning him when he was the captain. Now that same accountability, I don't see Rohit Sharma being held to the same accountability in general by be it the fans or be it the media.
Yeah. So again, means very big thing for captain means you are not performing in Indian conditions. So where you will perform, Rahul? If you are not performing in India, then where you will perform? Where
Yeah, it is a huge question mark. And even what to say, the captaincy quota thing, as captain also, let's say we don't produce the results in this series. Even I'm going to say even a 3-2 series win for India is a very bad result. The last time India lost a test match series was in 2012 against England. So for 11 years, India has not lost a test series at home. Another significant stat, in no series since then has India lost multiple test matches in the same series. And that also has not happened. In fact, under Virat Kohli's captaincy, India lost only two test matches at home. Under Rohit Sharma's captaincy, in 2 years already, we've lost two test matches, and this could be the third if we lose tomorrow. So India is in serious decline when it comes to home dominance. In all these years, yeah, we've not won a an ICC tournament 10 years. We've not won an ICC tournament. Though there's one thing been able to brag about as Indian cricket fans, and that is dominating Test series at home. That is the one thing we've been dominating. If that also goes, then this leadership is an absolute failure. You have to say that.
Yeah, okay. Okay, guys, now let's come to ball number three of the super over, that is Australia versus West Indies. Interesting match, Rahul. Means I will say that West Indies have done very good bowling. Means you are restricting Australia around 260. That is really good bowling from you. But if you put Talender out, I think the score should be around 200 if you do so. Because if we see the score of Australian team, the Talender seen about is a Talender, not a batsman. He's making 69 runs in 63 balls. That's why the Australia making around 251. Otherwise, the score must be around 225 or 220. That's it. So very good bowling performance. And Rahul, it is not only West Indies. Whenever any team, Team India or any other team, when they come to Sydney, they are very comfortable to play against Australian team. Of course, there is something for spin also, batting wicket also, means all type of wicket they are providing in Sydney. So credit to West Indies bowlers, of course. Moti, the way he bowled 10 overs, 28 for 3, excellent bowling spell from Moti. Rahul.
Yes, absolutely. Moti bowled very well, and even Romario Shepherd at the death. Alzari Joseph, he got those two big wickets up front, getting rid of the two openers. But for some reason, they let the game slip away. I felt at 91 for 5, you should have had Australia all out under 200. To be
Yeah.
frank, in the Australia shouldn't have gone past even 200. Okay, fine. Short and Hardy had that partnership. Fair enough. You can have let one or
But
two partnerships like that
abort
happen.
runs hurts you. Abort
Yes,
runs are
the
hurting
Aaron
you.
Hardy and Matthew Short, they got a partnership, but they were able to break that partnership and get the score to 167 for 7. Okay, that much recovery you can allow, that much leeway you can have, especially when you're playing a team like Australia. You can't expect them to be all out for 150 or
Yeah.
below 150. You can't expect that too much from that, especially when it's West Indies bowling to Australia. But they should have restricted Australia under 200 in this match, and I think they really let the match slip when Sean Abbott scored a half century. They lost the match right there. The run chase never got going, but that's also psychologically speaking, Australia had the momentum. They had the momentum going into the second
Yes,
innings,
of
so they
course.
bowled West Indies out cheaply because everything is relative, right? When you have scored, if Australia was 100 for no loss in 15 overs and they scored only 258 in the end, West Indies would have come into the chase feeling confident, and they might have chased down this target. But when you're 91 for 5 and you score 258 feels like a very good score. And Australia really took their
An
momentum
all-rounder
forward to
performance
win the
also.
match. As
All-rounder performance from Abbott. Hazelwood quality
Absolutely,
bowling.
it's a man of the
So
match performance from Sean Abbott, and also Josh Hazelwood bowled very well, I thought. Will Sutherland, Adam Zampa, they also lifted their game. So an all-round good bowling performance from Australia. Everyone got wickets with the ball. So very good performance with the bowling there. Nothing to fault with Australia.
Yeah, okay. Okay, one comment from Alok, he is saying something about Shreyas Iyer, that he's saying that Shreyas Iyer is not performing good, and as well as KS Bharat. KS Bharat is like a gully cricket player. Yeah, he's saying like his KS Bharat is playing like a gully cricket player, not a sort of improvement. I think Rahul, till Rishabh Pant is fit for a test match,
You
KS
see,
Bharat will going to
Alok,
come.
mark my words. KS Bharat is only here in the team because Rishabh Pant had a car accident. If Rishabh Pant drove carefully, let me put it that way. If Rishabh Pant was a careful driver, if Rishabh Pant was not careless, KS Bharat would not have a career, a test career for
Yeah,
India.
of course.
To be very frank, his career will be limited to IPL. That is it. His
Even
career will
in
be over
IPL
there.
also he is extra player. Even in IPL also he is extra player, is not playing in a team. KS Bharat.
Yeah, even in IPL, he's a second choice wicket keeper. Vidhiman Saha is Vidhiman Saha. We used to make fun of Vidhiman Saha as a wicket keeper batsman for India, but even he is more respectable than KS Bharat. To be frank, Saha at least many times would make a contribution with the bat down the order and get some crucial runs with Ashwin and Jadeja in case they messed up. In case the top order messed up, he would at least contribute some crucial runs with Ashwin and Jadeja, and really rally hard. KS Bharat hardly has played such innings like that when playing for India. Maybe the fourth innings, people are saying in Hyderabad he batted well. He had partnership with Ashwin, but he didn't finish the match, so you can't praise that innings.
Yeah, okay. Okay, guys, now the next ball is New Zealand versus South Africa. Rahul, South Africa team, six debutants and captain is debutant. Very big thing I've seen in South Africa team. If your
Yes,
captain is
yes.
debutant, so what you will say, Rahul, to this team? And very easy for New Zealand. Some players like Rachit Ravinder, he can save his career. Kane Williamson can make a big and bigger record. Who knows? Tomorrow both will complete 200.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
possible. But more importantly, they will get New Zealand to a very big score. New Zealand, they both Kane Williamson and Rachin Ravindra paced their innings very well. I mean, first you really think about Rachin Ravindra's transformation. It's amazing because it was only last year in September, even in August, September last year, people only thought Rachin Ravindra is a bowler who can do a little bit of batting, like contribute a useful 20, 30 runs. But he has shown that he's capable of batting and scoring half centuries in limited overs cricket. Now it's rubbed into Test cricket. They've shown confidence in Rachin Ravindra's batting abilities. He has repaid them very nicely
And actually, he's a
yesterday.
good bowler also. Good
Yes,
spin bowler.
he's a good spin bowler that everyone knew. Everyone knew that, but his batting has really come out of syllabus in these last 4 months. I mean, and now he's shown that he can take on responsibility in Test match cricket, number four slot, and he can come and score a century. I know it's a second string South African bowling attack, but it is still extraordinary for a player like Rachin Ravindra, who 4 or 5 months ago was just a bowler in everyone's eyes. He has now shown that he can bat as well, and that he has really repaid the faith shown in him by the team management. Amazing. Kane Williamson, he's done what he always does best. He grinds out his
So
innings in the
Rahul,
beginning, and then later
seventh.
on, when the bowling attack is
And
tired, he
remember,
starts scoring runs,
New
getting the
Zealand
one.
were 39 for 2 when Conway and Latham were out early.
Yes,
Latham and
39
Conway
for
were
2.
out cheaply.
I
After
want
that,
to
Rachin and Williamson took the game away from South Africa.
I want to say something. Devon Conway, go back to domestic cricket. For
Yeah.
2 years or something, he's been out of form. I've not seen him play a single good
And I
innings
think Latham is a good
for
opener, I can.
New Zealand. Frankly speaking, even as a CSK fan, the IPL, I have to say he's a CSK merchant. To be frank, IPL merchant. He's performing very well for Chennai Super Kings in IPL. He's not performing well for his country, New Zealand. He's not there. He's not performing. Last 2 years, he's not performing, and even in IPL, he has had some weaknesses. Bowlers have options to keep him quiet in the IPL. So he really has to work on a lot of things, go back to domestic cricket and work on your weaknesses, and then come back to the national team. I think New Zealand has to move on from him right now.
Yeah, of course. And let's
I
hope
want to
for
come
our
to this comment that Alok
And
has
only
made.
his one
South
innings came
Africa
good
not.
against England in that opening World Cup match. After that, he was full flop Conway.
Absolutely. I want to come to Alok's comment. South Africa not prioritizing Test cricket. Actually, Alok, this I agree. They're not prioritizing Test cricket, but at least they did the better thing. They sent a second string team to South Africa. Sorry, from South Africa to New Zealand, were not playing in the South Africa T20 at all, and they gave those those players a good preparation. They went early to New Zealand 2 weeks before time, 2 or 3 weeks before time, and they prepared. Their team will not be high quality, but at least
you can think about future.
they
Future.
thought not. I won't say think about future, but they thought about preparation wise. Because you know what happened, what Indian players did during the last IPL, they played the whole IPL. Those same players went and uh, played the final. They didn't practice or do anything. Even after landing in London, they did shopping, roaming around London, watching football matches non-stop, and all promotions. They didn't do practice for that final. I would have actually, looking back at June 2023, I would rather India just sent a second string team of non IPL players to that final, who will go and practice for the final properly, because whether they can win or not, that is better than sending a full strength team low on preparation and just coming off of T20 cricket. That is my honest opinion. You think about this: if you're studying for it, if you have an exam coming up, will you just roam around and have fun playing
No.
games, or will you study for your exam? That is the thing, the aspect of the second string team that I am looking at over here. And if main so-called big name South African players want to prioritize T20 cricket, this is better. Send a team of players who are willing to play the test match and who are sincere about this match, and not just the money in franchise cricket. This is a better move from South Africa. If anything, you have to blame, you have to find fault with in this decision. It's the fact that they organized a T20 league during this series. Okay,
Yeah.
they should have arranged this tournament at some other time of the year, so that there is no conflict. This is what they should have done. They knew this series was in February. Still, they organized this T20 league in order to coincide with the Test series. So it's absolutely poor from Cricket South Africa, and I think this is something for the ICC to look into on a larger level, which is you need to have separate windows for franchise cricket and separate windows for international cricket, so you will not have these kind of clashes. That really has to be looked into. If you I don't know if you guys follow football or not, but in football, this is how things happen. There are separate windows for playing international football and separate windows for playing league football. This is how football works. We need to copy that in cricket going forward. So this is something for the ICC to look into. You can't blame boards too much when these franchise tournaments are giving them money and giving them the means to put food on their table and run the sport. Because whether we like it or not, these franchise tournaments are enabling cricket boards to spend money on their test cricket and their ODI cricket. We cannot be dishonest about that.
Okay. Now
And they are
let's.
selecting AC20 league over their international career. Means it is spoiling cricket indeed, because in cricket you need, you people want to see international cricket also. To uh, your selecting players who are not taking part in international game, and they are these main players are playing in SA20 league, and two players like Tembo Boma and Sal V, who are not in the this thing also. Means they are not in the SA20 league also, then also playing in the international league. So this SA would have spoiled this international cricket very badly. Even because of that, Faf du Plessis also retired from that international cricket, and he wants to come back to international cricket. Doesn't want him to come back into the international cricket.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now let's come to Alok. He's saying that I follow football. Who is your favorite player, Rahul?
At the moment, it's Marcus Rashford. I'm a Manchester United fan, so I like Marcus Rashford. He's the guy from Manchester, local guy, and he's been impressive since the start of his career in 2016. I remember very well. He's still playing for Manchester United. After 8 years, for 8 years, he's been playing only for United, in spite of the fact that United is going through the same rut as the Indian cricket team. Manchester United last won the Premier League in 2013. India last won an ICC tournament in 2013. Since then, both those teams, they have not won any big trophy or anything. So all my sports teams are right now, down.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. So now let's come to the another ball, that is Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan. Rahul, means you can say this is a Super Sunday where you can
He's a
watch
Ronaldo
four.
or Messi, Rahul bhai.
It's a Messi strange combination. Manchester United fan and Messi fan. In La Liga, I like Barcelona, so I like Lionel Messi. Strange combination, I know, but maybe some other people have same taste. Anyway, let's get back to cricket.
Yeah, okay. So Rahul, Super Sunday today means of in a test match, 400s we can see 100 from Shubman Gill, 100 from Rachit Ravinder, from Kane Williamson, and 400 is from Ibrahim Jadran. So let's first talk about Ibrahim Jadran. Rahul, means what a journey for him. In 4 months, he is getting a debut 100 in World Cup in ODI matches. Now debut 100 in test matches. In a first inning, Afghanistan making 198 all out, and in second inning now they are 199 for one.
They've
Ibrahim
defeated
Jadran,
themselves by 9 wickets. They've
yeah,
defeated
and
Afghanistan second
and
innings, defeat Afghanistan first innings by 9 wickets.
and Ibrahim Jadran was zero at first, but now in second innings, Ibrahim Jadran shows a courage that yes, they can give a contest to Sri Lanka. Credit to bowlers also. Rahul, means they picked the wickets early, and now they are trailing by
We
just
have to give
42
a credit to
runs.
another Zadran, which is
Yeah,
Naveed Zadran. Naveed
yes.
Zadran got two of the three wickets yesterday, and Gunasekara retired hurt. So they limited the damage. This is looking very similar to the Hyderabad test between India and England, the kind of comeback that Afghanistan is giving. It's looking very similar to that.
Yeah, of course. So, Rahul, do you think about this type of contest from, of course, Afghanistan team? If you see
I
the
didn't
batting
I
lineup,
didn't expect Afghanistan to put up this kind of a fight in Test match cricket, or to be very frank, because I thought of them more. They're known more for their limited overs cricket right now, and they're not even in the World Test Championship. They don't take, although they're a Test playing
even
nation.
Rahul Ahmed Shah is another, is going to make another century. Who knows? Now he is
He might,
46 not out.
he has to complete his half century first. Noor Ali Zadran missed out, unfortunately, but Ibrahim Zadran scored a great century. They've got really gotten Afghanistan back into this game. If they can continue this momentum, then maybe they on day five they can talk about playing for a victory against Sri Lanka, winning. I think a test match win right now, winning this test match against Sri Lanka would be a huge achievement. Even a draw against Sri Lanka will be an achievement, I would say. But I want them to win this. I feel like I kind of want them to win this match. I have nothing against Sri Lanka, to be honest, but I want to see Afghanistan step up and win this match, make a statement, because they were given test match status. But when the world in 2017, late 2017, 2019, the World Test Championship came, but Afghanistan was not given a chance to participate in that championship. They were not included in that championship. So if they win this test match, they can really make a statement to the ICC saying, we belong in the World Test Championship. We can compete with the top teams. That will really make a statement for them. And among the nations that are not playing the World Test Championship, Afghanistan, Ireland, and Zimbabwe, Afghanistan is right now the best Test match team at the moment. So I think they should be included in the next World Test Championship. ICC should try to include them. I would advocate for Zimbabwe and Ireland also to be a part of it, because when you have only 10, 12 test match playing nations, you should include all of them in the championship. Why only nine? I want to know. But Afghanistan first, in my mind, they will. I think they will really make a huge statement if they win this test match against Sri Lanka. And that's what we want to see. We want to see a very competitive match, and this is becoming one such test match. We know tomorrow Afghanistan is going to avoid an innings defeat. They will make Sri Lanka bat again, but I don't want them to see just making Sri Lanka bat
I
again.
think
I
in Sri
want them to
Lanka
put
condition,
a
Rahul,
score. I want to
250 is
see
good score.
uh, I want to see them at least maybe set a target of even at least 200 plus, 220 plus, and really challenge Sri Lanka and give them a challenging run chase, because in the subcontinent, even 220 or 230 can be a challenging score, challenging target to face. So um, if they do that, this will be a very interesting test match. Even if Sri Lanka wins, it's okay, but it'll show that Afghanistan can compete at the test match level.
Yeah, of course. And you have to say, means Rahul, if the score is around 250 in Sri Lankan condition, you can say that it is a winning total. 250. You can
250,
defend it.
yes. Yes, definitely 250 is a winning total when you play in Sri Lanka. And I think if Afghanistan can set Sri Lanka a target of 250, they will really be in the driver's seat in this match. I think Sri Lanka will feel a little bit nervous, and it's possible. It's possible to set a target of 250 tomorrow. If they score 300 runs tomorrow, then they can give Sri Lanka a target of 250.
Not 300, I think it should be around, means their trial by
Now
24. So
Afghanistan
around
trails by
around 350.
Afghanistan
350.
trails by 42 runs at the moment. So if they
Yeah,
scored
42.
300 tomorrow, they scored in total. If they scored 300 runs in all of day four, they will have a lead of 258 against Sri Lanka.
Yeah, of course, of course. So we have to see, means how. um Yes, Alok. Yes, Alok. Afghanistan has done better in second innings, and credit to Ibrahim Jadran. Means what a player, yeah. What a player. What a player. His thinking, his approach is really good. Means in T20 series against India also, he was good as an opener, good as a captain also.
Yes, absolutely. Especially the getting India to a super over in the third T20 match was absolutely brilliant. And even in the other two T20s, you can at
Actually,
least
his
say
decision was
Afghanistan was
really great,
competitive.
Rahul. Promoting Gulabuddin Naib to number three, giving more chances to Gulabuddin Naib to go and hit. That was also captaincy. That is under the captaincy of Ibrahim Jadran.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely brilliant moves from Ibrahim Zadran. And I think Afghanistan will be very competitive at this T20 World Cup. I won't be surprised if they knock out even, New Zealand or West Indies. It's going to be very tough, but I think they will be very competitive, and they should not be taken lightly.
of course, Rahul, means I am very delighted when I see Asian countries are growing up in test matches. Means there is very few Asian countries, means Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. Only four is there now. It is a time for Afghanistan to step up so that more Asian
I
teams
I
will be
will say
there in.
five. Afghanistan is now the fifth nation in my
Yeah,
mind. They're also a serious
but
cricket nation right now. Yeah,
performance wise,
performance-wise, even performance-wise, they had a very decent ODI World Cup. They won three matches. They defeated England. They defeated Pakistan. So they had a very decent ODI World Cup. I was even thinking they might. They almost defeated Australia. If not for Glenn Maxwell, they would have defeated Australia as well.
almost qualified for
Yeah, and
semi-final,
they would have
almost.
qualified for the semis. Who knows? Maybe 2023 could have been like 1983 for India. Maybe they might have gone on and won the ODI World Cup, but still, okay, that's dreaming too much. But anyway, after Afghanistan, I think Nepal will also become a very good nation in cricket. I mean, you look at Nepal, there's so much passion for cricket. You even see when Nepal plays in
Even
like
UAE
Kathmandu,
also.
uh,
You can say UAE players
UAE
also
as
can.
well. See, Nepal, you see the crowds in Nepal. Even they climb up the trees. and are watching their team play. They even climb up on the trees and they watch their match. They go to any extent to watch their match. UAE was very good last year. They can be very competitive in T20 cricket. Unfortunately, I think they're not in the T20 World Cup, if I'm not wrong. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
not, because they lost to Nepal. But T20 cricket, I think last year they won a match against New Zealand. They even in 2022 they even came close to defeating Bangladesh. This year they've defeated Afghanistan once. So they're also a team to uh, not be taken lightly. Also, in the T20 World Cup in 2022, like in the what is the first round, that preliminary round, Namibia defeated Sri Lanka and UAE defeated Namibia, that same Namibia team. So UAE cannot be taken lightly, and now they have their ILT20 as well, where the players get exposure to playing various international cricketers. So they're coming up. They're on the rise in cricket. They're no longer just a country that will host for other play a host for other countries. You know, historically they've played host for Pakistan throughout the 2010s. Now they play host for Afghanistan as well. But now you can say they also have their own a cricket team of their own. They're not just a home ground for other teams.
Yes, Alok, we know it very well that in under 19, India is going to play with South Africa in semi-final and Pakistan versus Australia. Of course, that is will be a good contest and hope for a final India versus Pakistan in under 19 also. Hope.
Mm, to be very frank, I'm okay with whatever final comes. See, this Indian team, we don't have to. This is not a senior World Cup. We don't have to be afraid of Australia. India has is the most successful under 19 team, much like Australia in senior World Cup cricket. So I feel if we make the finals, we can handle either Australia or Pakistan.
Pakistan.
But I will prefer Pakistan because I think among Australia and Pakistan, Pakistan is easier to defeat. And yeah, of course, let's not forget that defeating Pakistan to lift a World Cup title will be more satisfying than anything else. Like in the 2007
Even
T20
even
World
if
Cup.
we beat Australia also, it will be satisfying. If we beat Australia, some
Yes,
pain.
absolutely. Yeah, it would be. I would. I can't really call that revenge as such, because when you lose in senior final, winning under 19 final is not really a revenge. To 2023 World Cup final revenge we have to take in senior cricket itself. Uh, to be very honest, that revenge has to be taken in senior cricket, not in under 19. But we can. I think, yes, Alok, I
Rahul, first
agree with you.
priority.
Yeah,
First priority
Pakistan.
is to
I
beat
will not
South
say
Africa.
easy, Alok. Look, let's be very careful. Pakistan is not easy. They'll be easier compared to Australia. That I will agree, but in general, not easy. 2017 Champions Trophy. What happened in the final? We thought Pakistan was easy. Everyone, you remember, I think, Kunal, 2017 Champions Trophy final. Before that, all Indians started celebrating as though we had
Yes.
already won the final. Before the final, ball was bowled in the final. Indian fans thought we've won the trophy, started celebrating, and then what happened? We all know.
Yeah, of course, and that was the special match for Sarfaraz as a captain. There's very special match for
Absolutely.
him.
And Sarfraz Khan actually has two ICC tournament wins
Sarfaraz
in
Ahmed.
finals against.
Sarfaraz Ahmed. I'm talking about
Yes, I'm talking
Pakistan's
about I'm talking about Sarfraz Ahmed only. He's won two ICC tournament finals against India. As a matter of fact, two. I'm saying, why? Because 2006 he won the under 19 World Cup final against India. In fact, that was also over Virat Kohli, over Captain Kohli, and 2017 Champions Trophy final again against Captain Virat Kohli. He won the final. So he's had two wins over India in his career. It is unfortunate that Sarfraz Ahmed was scrapped as captain. I think he had a lot more to offer for this Pakistan team, but politics took it away from him and gave it to Babar Azam. We all know under Babar Azam, Pakistan recently had a disastrous Asia Cup, a disastrous ODI World Cup as well, and they even got whitewashed at home against England. World Test Championship cycle of 2021-2023 was for Pakistan to reach the final. They had the easiest fixtures among all the teams. Imagine if India had a fixtures where we didn't have to tour any of the Sena countries. Just imagine, India will never get that kind of a cycle. We will always have to tour Australia, two teams among Australia, England, New Zealand, or South Africa. We will have that in every cycle, and that's how it's going to be. Pakistan did not have to tour a single Sena country during that cycle, and they had all
They toured
Sena
to
countries at
Australia
home.
recently.
That was
Recently,
for
they
2023 to 2025. I'm talking about
yeah.
2021 to 2023. They had Australia, England, New Zealand at home, and in 8 home test matches, they could not even win a test match under Babar Azam's leadership. Although we're hearing the news that Babar resigned, there is now news that the board of selectors asked him to resign, otherwise they were going to fire him. So, but it's legit in my mind, because 4 years of Babar Azam captaincy was disastrous for Pakistan, except maybe re- I cannot call 2021 T20 World Cup a success for them. They're playing in UAE conditions. They know those conditions very well. Still, they lost in semi-final over there, in spite of having the advantage in that semi-final. And then 2022, they reached the final. Even that was luck, to be very very frank, because South Africa are chokers. They are a bunch of bottle jobs. They lost to Netherlands. Pakistan got into the semi-final. So really, no great achievements under Babar Azam's captaincy, except maybe you can say the only great achievement is he won a World Cup match against India. Okay, so be it. In Dubai conditions, you are chasing target of 155. You won that match. And other than that, Pakistan has not had many great achievements under Babar Azam's captaincy. It has to be said.
Yeah,
Sarfraz Ahmed, his win is not luck. He's actually a very good captain for Pakistan, Alok.
not
To
as a
be
good
very
player,
frank,
but as a good
he's
captain.
and you see, in domestic cricket too, he has won the Qadi Azam Trophy as a captain. He's won the PSL as a captain with Peshawar Zalmi, and he's won an under 19 World Cup in the ODI format, as well as the Champions Trophy. And in 2019 World Cup, Pakistan was unlucky not to make the semi-final, because in that tournament they defeated England, South Africa, and New Zealand, and unfortunately their match against Sri Lanka was a washout. So had that match not been washed out, Pakistan could have been in the semi-final of the ODI World Cup in 2019. The New Zealand's washed out match was with India. So Pakistan was unlucky not to be in the semi-final. And had they made the semis, who knows? Maybe they would have peaked. Maybe they would have won the ODI World Cup also. Who knows? So I would say, if anything, Sarfraz Ahmed has been unlucky, not lucky. To be frank, that Champions Trophy that Pakistan won under Sarfraz Ahmed was not unlucky. In fact, they actually played well. They were the better team in the semis. They were better. They outplayed England in the semis. They outplayed India in the final. They won the trophy. So it's totally deserved. Sarfraz Ahmed is a very good captain, and he has a very good brain on his shoulders. Pakistan lost a good captain because of politics, and I say the same about Virat Kohli for India. Lost his captaincy because of politics.
Yeah, of course. So let's see, guys, how things will goes on tomorrow. Very interesting day tomorrow. How England is going to reply us, and Rahul. Main thing is Joe Root is playing with his injury in his finger. But I think he is a legend player. Means in a Fab Four, after Kane Williamson, Virat Kohli, there is Joe Root. So Joe Root can play with his injured finger. Who knows? His big innings is coming
Absolutely.
tomorrow.
Joe Root will play even if he's on one leg tomorrow. To be frank, he will
It is all
play.
about fingers. So in finger he can manage, I think so.
Yes, in fingers he can manage. There's no big deal in it. So he should be able
And
to play
actually
tomorrow.
that
We
is
should
left
not take
finger
him
also.
lightly
Left
just
finger.
because he has an injured finger. We should not take Joe Root lightly. These are not the kind of players who you take lightly. Just because he's has injured finger, he doesn't become a tail ender all of a
Yeah.
sudden. So Indians should not relax because of this.
Yeah, Rahul, of course, one talender is in a crease. That is, uh, I forgot the name.
Zach
Ahmed.
Crawley,
No, no, Jack Crawley is not talender. Come on, yeah. Rihan Ahmed.
Rehan
Yeah,
Ahmed.
Rihan. Yeah, so Rihan Ahmed, I
We have
watch him
to.
in IL-20, yeah, IL-T20. He can bat in top of the order. So who
Yeah,
knows?
we cannot take him lightly, and but from an Indian point of view, Rehan Ahmed is not one of the best test batsmen for England. Tomorrow, get you should remove Rehan Ahmed very quickly. Whether you get Crawley out or not, Rehan Ahmed should be dismissed immediately. If you don't even dismiss your night watchman quickly, it'll affect our confidence in trying to win the match tomorrow.
Yeah, let's see how things will goes on, and I will try my best that in between session I will come and do some review. So till then, guys, thank you very much. Thank you, Alok. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Rahul, for a discussion. Let's hope for a good match and hope that South Africa should take some wickets, make the test match some interesting. Otherwise, this is one-sided, and who knows? Kane Williamson is getting his eighth double hundred in Test cricket, number eight.
Yes, absolutely. It's very possible for Kane Williamson to score a double century. I think he'll be disappointed if he doesn't score a double century.
Yeah, this is a very good time for him. Even for Rajit Ravinder also. Career saving innings. Means you
Yes,
will get definitely a call
absolutely.
back. Yeah.
And in
So
fact,
let's.
batting is very important for Sachin Ravindra when it comes to playing in New Zealand conditions because in New Zealand, very often spinners don't come into play as a bowler. So as spin bowler, you have to get in with your batting. You have to, if because you may not get too much of a role with the ball, you may not get selected on bowling as a spinner in New Zealand.
Yeah. So guys, see you tomorrow. Till then, guys, thank you very much. Goodbye and good night.
Good night, Kunal.